In this video, we'll see how to get a free SSL certificate and install it on our server. SSL is a protocol for encrypting internet traffic and verifying server identity. A website needs an SSL certificate in order to keep user data secure, verify ownership of the website, and gain user trust. For an SSL certificate to be valid, domains need to obtain it from a certifying authority, commonly referred to as a CA. A CA is a trusted third-party organization that generates and issues SSL certificates. Some CAs charge a fee for issuing an SSL certificate, while others offer it for free. We'll obtain an SSL certificate from a certifying authority called ZeroSSL, which offers a free certificate that remains valid for 90 days, after which we can get it renewed again. I recommend getting your certificate from the ZeroSSL's official website, zerossl.com. However, I'll go ahead and open another website, sslforfree.com, which is a ZeroSSL's partner website. I'm doing this to explain you the difference between getting a certificate directly from ZeroSSL and getting it from one of their partners. Whichever website you open, you will get a certificate from ZeroSSL. Let us enter the non-www version of our domain name. This is because www version of our domain will always be included by ZeroSSL at no extra charge. You need to create an account if you don't already have one. Though we are on sslforfree.com, an account that we create here will be created on ZeroSSL's systems behind the scenes. What that means is you can log in at zerossl.com and sslforfree.com using the same credentials. I'll go ahead and enter the credentials that I want. And click on register. Okay, so the account has been created. And if you notice, both non-www and www versions of our domain have been included. On the next step, you can choose the validity of your SSL certificate. If you want a free SSL certificate, there's no other option but to choose 90 days. Next, you can specify a certificate signing request and your contact information manually, or choose to have ZeroSSL auto-generate one for you. To keep things simple, keep the auto-generate CSR option on and click Next. Here, you can choose your billing option. We obviously want an SSL certificate for free, and the free plan is already selected. It's now time to verify our domain ownership. There are several options, but the easiest one is to use HTTP file upload method. The first step is to download the auth file. Next, we need to upload the auth file that we just downloaded to our web server under these directories. So let's first create the directory .well-known. And then let's create the second directory called pki-validation inside the first directory. Now we'll upload the auth file to this second directory. To make sure that the auth file was correctly uploaded, click on this link. If you see the contents of the file in your browser, the file upload process was successful. Let's now verify our domain. So the domain has been verified and ZeroSSL is now issuing an SSL certificate for our domain. You can see the certificate has been issued and we now need to download the certificate. It's a zip file and let's download it to our desktop. If you extract the zip file, you'll see there are 3 files inside it. ca_bundle.crt, certificate.crt, and private.key. You need to be very careful with the next steps. Open up the file ca_bundle.crt in any text editor and copy its contents. Now open certificate.crt in a text editor and paste the contents that you just copied at the end. Save the file and close it. Now head over to your EasyWP dashboard and click on the website. Scroll down a bit and open the SSL settings. We want to add a custom SSL certificate. First of all, browse the private key. Then in the SSL certificate section, browse the certificate.crt file. Keep the CA bundle section empty and click on change. The SSL certificate has been installed, but it is currently inactive. It needs to be turned on using this switch. If you open the site now, you will notice that the website opens on HTTPS protocol and you'll also see the padlock icon. You can also click check installation here to verify that the installation was successful. Now I'll take a moment to explain why I used SSLforfree.com instead of ZeroSSL.com. ZeroSSL has a partner program in which they offer monthly affiliate commissions to their partners. SSLforfree.com is one such partner and they get commission from ZeroSSL for every paid plan that they sell. For the end user, the place where you have signed up makes no difference, ZeroSSL or a partner site. We created an account on SSLforfree.com and got an SSL certificate from them. But behind the scenes, everything was being managed by ZeroSSL. This is the reason that you can use the same credentials that you use for account creation on SSLforfree.com to log into your account on ZeroSSL.com. So the SSL certificate was issued by ZeroSSL and everything was done by them behind the scenes. SSLforfree.com was just a mediator and they would have got a commission if we had signed up for a paid plan. I hope the difference is clear. It is up to you if you want to deal directly with ZeroSSL or through one of their partners. I normally use ZeroSSL.com directly. That's it for this video.